Joshua Perry here at the NFL Combine, standing by with TJ Parker, the edge rusher from Clemson. And TJ, I wanted to start with this. Clemson, known for great defensive players, really known for great prospects all around. What is it about that program? What is it about Dabo Swinney that allows you guys to have so much success?
Man, Coach Swinney, ever since high school, he's demanded success. He's always want the best for you. He's going to hold you accountable to it until you reach it. So for me, I was a guy who always want to work and always want to get better, and he's a guy who's going to always call you out to make sure you're doing that, hold you up to that standard. And just week in and week out, day in and day out, he's always trying to help us do whatever we can to get better and be great athletes and great people around us. So it's been amazing just to be able to see the guys that he's coached from the past who's also made it into the league and been in the league for a long time, and just how they come back and just listen to how they talk to us and just being around them while they train and work out and eat. It's been amazing just, be able to soak up some of the information, learn from them, and just apply it to my game. So
no doubt. Now, part of that I think was tested this past year. The expectation in terms of the record and the success wasn't there. How did you guys in the locker room handle that, and how did you as a leader try to continue to rally the troops?
For us, man, we just had to tune all the outside noise out.
Yeah.
Man, at the end of the day, they're going to be there when you're winning, they're going to be there when you're losing. So you just got to know that's all that talk is just talk, and we got to play for us. Regardless of the situation, we got to go play our game, especially talking about the defense. Like, man, look, regardless of what happens on either side of the ball, we chose to play defense, so we got to go play defense. Let the offense play them, we'll cheer them on whenever it's time for them to get on the field. So just having that love for each other, just come from the bond we built in the offseason. So just continue to play for us, and, however the season shakes out, we just got to live with it.
Now, you talk about playing defense, and I mentioned a little bit earlier, you played with some really, really good players. So what was it like for you to be able to learn from those guys up until this point?
Man, it's been great. Guys like, Peter Woods,
yeah.
And, you got AV, you got DeMonte Capehart. Just talking to those guys every day, wanting excellence and they want the best for you just like you want the best for them. Whether that's doing extra in the weight room,
right.
in the classroom, just understanding the bigger picture, just trying to bounce ideas off each other, talking to our coaches, always studying with them. It's been amazing having that type of competition level amongst the D-line room. Even guys like Will Helt, who's still there, just having that constant competition, always trying to get better, trying to make sure that no one outdoes you,
right.
while one of your best friends is trying to get better, you know what I'm saying? So it's just that constant competition, like I said, man, it's amazing week in and week out, and at the end of the day, it makes us all better.
So zooming in on your game, I think one of the things to me that separates guys on the edge, you get TFLs, you get sacks. The ability to take the football away and disrupt the football, to me, is a huge deal. In 2024, you set the Clemson record for forced fumbles. How have you built the mentality to attack the football when you're rushing and when you're defending the run?
Man, just trying to be a dynamic player. Every day before practice, we're working on turnover circuit, trying to force the ball out.
Yeah.
And over time, repetition, it just naturally comes. Naturally trying to get the ball out, naturally trying to run to the ball, just trying to get there, because you just never know when the ball pops out.
Right.
And if I have an opportunity, I see an angle, me naturally, I'm trying to punch the football, and it just so happens to come out. So, man, I just trying to build that repetition over time and get it out.
Yeah, that punching the football is a skill, though. I mean, you got to hit it the right way for it to really drop out of there. You've worked at that a ton.
Absolutely. It's all about your eyes, too. You got to punch it at the right time. Sometimes you got to time up the tackle. So it all makes sense whenever you're in there. So.
All right, so let's fast forward to how we got here. The NFL Combine training is so different than what you had done your whole career at Clemson. So take me through that. Like, have you enjoyed it, and what's kind of been different than your normal routine?
Man, it's been great. Man, it's a different type of training. You training for the 40,
yep.
The 5, 10, 5, and all your position drills. And yep. It's regular training, but without school. So you're really focused on truly just football, and it's amazing just because, now this is about to be our job. You're able to study a lot more, just train a lot more, rehabbing your body, and you're really focusing on just your sport without having, school ain't really a distraction, but
right.
The extra part
the
extra part of school and stuff like that. So it's been great having to enjoy it. You get done about 4 o'clock, and then you just got the rest of the day to just kind of relax. So that was the part I had to get used to, is like what to do with the rest of my day. So just picking up on my hobbies and things like that.
So what did you end up picking up in terms of hobbies?
Man, I mean, for one, I like to go play golf. So,
okay.
I got my clubs out there in Cali with me.
You any good?
I'm all right, man.
Okay.
I can keep up. Okay. I ain't the best now,
right.
but
how long have you been golfing?
I've been golfing for about a year now, actually.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm picking it up too. I'm no good though. That's the difference. I'm terrible.
I'm not trying to go out there and judge anyway. Look,
right.
if I hit the ball, I hit the ball. If I don't, hey, look, pick the ball up. We can go. We just keep going.
Yeah.
Because I I ain't here to stress out. I ain't going on the PGA Tour.
Right. That's
you know
the
what
thing
I'm
I tell myself, too.
Yeah, you know, you just got to understand, like, hey, you'll never be as good as those guys.
Right.
Just because, you know, it's just they spent years and years. I mean, you can be good, but I ain't trying to be that good. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go out there and enjoy myself.
So tell me, what's one thing you want coaches and organizations to walk away from and say he is different when it comes to this one thing?
Man, my leadership.
Yeah.
For me, everybody know I'm going to be a dominant player regardless of what team chooses me. But at the end of the day, like, I'm all about accountability. That just comes from my dad growing up. He been in the military. I'm going to want you guys to hold me accountable to the higher standard, but I'm going to hold you to an even higher standard too.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you know, organization, for it to grow, you got to understand, like, what's going on around you.
Right.
So if I need to tell you that you need to do a better job, I'm going to do it. I'm going to shoot it to you straight just like you shoot it to me, because at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, you get narrow focus on one thing. You got to realize some outside information, it can help you. So.
All right, so I wanted to ask you about this. In the chaos of all the things that are going on, college football season, you're preparing for your last season, you also get married. So talk me through that, how it all went down during the fall, and then, do you feel that extra urgency now that it's not just you, it's you and a wife?
For me, I proposed to her in May, and then, she was an athlete as well. She played volleyball for 4 years, and she was just like, hey, I understand, like, if this is going to be your last year of college football, if it is, like, we would have to wait a long time to get married, and I didn't want to do that. She really wanted to do that, and we were just fine going down to the courthouse and just getting married because we really want to just enjoy marriage. And I talked to Coach Swinney about it. He was all hyped up for it, and Coach Venables, he let me use his house down there in Clemson to get married.
Awesome.
And we got married on the bye week in October, and we just celebrated 3 months on Monday. So it's been good. It's been a blessing. And honestly, I don't really feel a rush because, regardless if I play this sport or not, she's going to love me regardless.
Yeah.
And she's been nothing but supportive for me. She makes it so much easier for me to go do this. I don't have to worry about anything. I come home, the house is in order. It's great, She's bringing great vibes to me. She's always there to pick me up.
That's awesome.
She's always there to hold me accountable for everything. So it's been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like of all the different things to go on, adding a marriage on top of that is huge, but I'm glad to hear it's going well and excited to see where things go for you. That is T.J. Parker, the edge rusher out of Clemson.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.